Now we'll be moving forward with the questionnaire session where any of the attendee who is having any sort of doubt can ask from the panel of honorable scientists present here with us.
So like yesterday, let's have some fun now. I'm assuming everybody is sitting in their yesterday's seat only. So yesterday our payload team was ahead with 2 points. Now I will give a chance to bus team first. In the morning presentation by our Rangnath, you have heard about the power system. So my question is, what is K factor? What is K factor with respect to batteries? Mics are there.
Recharge ratio.
Recharge ratio. It is like this: to keep the same energy level of the battery, whatever comes out versus whatever put in. Okay, if you have to retain, suppose some wattage is gone out, that to get back that wattage, more than that has to be put there. So that more versus the real one, that is the ratio which is K. Is it clear? It is always more than 1. Okay. Now next. Huh? Huh? But still I give you 1 mark. Okay, fine. Because at least you have been very attentive there. Okay, now team payload. What is the entry point for NMI? Yeah, answer, please answer.
Start of major cycle.
Perfect. 100% correct. 1 full mark. Okay. Now next question to mainframe or bus team. Why there is no magnetometer in Chandrayaan? Question is to
So because moon doesn't have magnetic fields.
perfect. 1 full mark. Okay. Question to payload team now. In the earth sensor you have seen that there are 2 heads are there which cut 2 arcs on the earth. Width of that arc is measured, and based on that arc widths sizes we decide roll or pitch error. That much you have understood, I am assuming. Okay. Suppose one of the head fails, can we do something? Still can we get the error? This is a thinking question. But that is what the whole thing is. That they should start thinking. If they don't start thinking, it will be only whatever is shown there. Is it possible? At least tell whether it is possible or not possible. It's possible. What is the backup plan? What is the backup plan? One head has failed. What is the backup plan? Anybody? Let me pass the question to mainframe team or bus team. Come on, anybody has any answer? Yeah, please.
Maybe we can set one of the sensor to the critical point below which we does not get any signal and above which we get some signal. So that is the point at which we can fix.
Idea is correct.
Yeah.
Only thing is the presentation is not correct. Idea is very simple. You know what altitude satellite is flying. You know what is the expected width of the earth from that sensor. So you assume that that is the correct width. And then check only one width which this sensor is giving, whether it is less than that or more than that. Based on that, you decide your error. Okay. So half mark for that. Anyway, question had passed there. So next, the question is to mainframe or bus team only. I am giving some 3 Greek alphabets: theta, phi, psi. What is the name of this, or where these are used? What are they called? Anybody? Okay, question passes to payload. Yes?
Euler angles.
Perfect. 100% correct. 1 full mark. Last question. Okay, it comes to payload team. What is specific impulse? Just now you have seen. No?
So it's an important factor in propulsion system.
No, no, importance I am not asking. What is it? Certainly it is important, but what is it?
Sir,
Not
thrust
exactly, not
generated
the
per unit
complete
weight of fuel,
Mass flow rate.
mass flow rate.
Okay, half mark for this. So as of now, payload team is leading, perfectly. So we will continue this anyway tomorrow. Last few lectures are remaining. So coming back after the fun, let us come back to some serious questions. Please start. Anybody has any questions on power? Yeah, Rangnath.
Sir, I have question regarding power system. When there is, you have told that in series connection, there are circuit. If one battery get filled, then the whole circuit will not work. Then what will we do?
I had explained there that there is a bypass circuit that you have
Yes,
to.
a bypass circuit is there. Suppose we have 50 watt generation power. One is 10 and 5 batteries we use. Suppose third number battery is switched off. In that case, how we put that extra battery in that circuit in place of that third part?
No, we are not doing that way. Actually, there is a battery, assume, and let us say 5 cells are in series,
Yes, sir.
and one cell has failed open. So then battery voltage will not be available. So we have to take a corrective action either by command through whenever sunlight is available, sun is available. Because in eclipse we cannot do anything because battery will not be itself will not be available. Or in the other way, there is if there is no command operation, there is a bypass switch which will automatically close based on the flow of current through the parallel path. See, the battery is already there, cell is there. Suppose cell number 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, assume. Cell number 3 has failed open. Across cell number 3, there is a bypass circuit. Okay. So when you connect the load, the other 4 cells will be supplying to the load and that current will pass through this bypass circuit. Okay. This bypass circuit is like a fuse, and if when that fuse operates, it will mechanically close the switch across those 2 terminals. So then it will become a 4-cell battery. So the satellite will start working as a 4-cell battery.
So there is no recovery. Okay, it is only a power management. That is what we are doing. If some cell opens in the open circuit mode, that cell is gone. Whatever benefit we were getting from that, you will not get. But our mission should survive, so the protective measures are taken. Subsequently, if the loss is large, power management or load management is done. Okay, so otherwise it is totally lost only.
And sir, the life of a satellite depends on battery. Is it?
There are many things. Life upper dependent becomes a battery. It can depend on fuel if propulsion system is there, and any other factors people can tell. Experts are here.
Sir, on what in which factor they are depend?
Also, sometimes it can be dependent upon the power generated from the array going down below the required value because of the end of life. From beginning of life to end of life, power generation will come down. But generally, in a big satellite, definitely the end of life is determined by the amount of fuel that is there. And in small satellites, end of life is basically dependent upon, because in these small satellites where we launch with low cost, the components life may be deciding the life of the satellite.
Okay, sir. And what is the time period from which the command is given to the satellite? In how much time it will reach to the satellite?
It is like it's a speed of light.
Hardly. In LEO, hardly any delay is there.
It is a radio wave going, so it is a speed of light. It will go from here to there.
Okay, sir. And one more last question. if we want to connect different sensor from the circuit board, does we use simple wire or any special type of wire is used?
This will be
like
covered.
copper wire.
This will be covered tomorrow. Tomorrow this question will get answered tomorrow.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Any other question? Power system, any question is there? Okay, on onboard computer, any questions are there? Architecture, factors.
Sir, you have told that when sometimes any highly charged particle or something like that hits the satellite, then the onboard computer program gets changed. Sometimes 0 and 1 thing. So we get read and write again it.
Okay.
So it is done by us by giving the signal, or it is already programmed for it repairing in the onboard computer.
I'll answer in two parts. One is if the data gets disturbed, data what we are using, right, get disturbed for some reason, some intermediate calculations, right? Some data get disturbed. Scrubbing will take care of it. In the sense, no, we keep reading and writing. I'm talking about temporary variables. We keep reading and writing. And if the main program in which, some code gets fixed, in the sense, no, it becomes a problem, then what normally happens is that we have this watchdog timer. Obviously, processor will hang. There is no other way. If the main code in which, something gets toggled, there is no other way. System will hang. And obviously, what happens? Recovery is only through your NMI. So when NMI comes, what we need to do is the main program, again, you need to reload and then start.
Okay.
Right? Did I answer your question?
So not properly, but some idea I get. Sir, means you said that for a few times the satellite is visible and gives the signal us about its condition.
There is no signal. FDI works automatically. Fault detection and isolation.
Yeah,
that's a watchdog timer I showed, right? So what happens is, if system is hanging, what happens at the end of 200 millisecond, it generates a NMI. NMI entry point I showed you. In that entry point, what we need to do is, again, we need to reload the main program and then restart. That's it.
And then restart.
Yeah, that's it. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next. He had some question.
No, it's not from ground station. It's automatic. Huh? Can you just? No, just ask me. I don't know. If you're not clear, please ask me.
So I think that for the few time when the satellite is visible and it gives us about the condition, it tells us about the condition of the different temperatures and all. At that time, it can give the default to us and we can reprogram it for that instance.
Okay. One
So
thing
that
is
is
that,
better.
that it tries to do recovery but through this NMI, and if it doesn't happen,
Doesn't.
obviously when the visibility comes, right?
Then
We need to look at it and then take a call.
we can repair it.
Of course.
You yourself have answered the question actually. Satellite is visible for very less time.
Yeah,
So
sir.
obviously the system has to be totally automatic and self-correcting, no? Because you don't know what is happening there. If there is a single event upset or anything like that, the system should check what is the upset and reset the whole system and restart the
Restart,
cycle.
yeah. There is no other way.
This onboard computer, do we design it for every launch specifically, or like there is something which we can just buy off the market?
Natarajan answered you that it's available.
It's available.
Yes.
Programming you have to do. You have to put your own
The
program.
hardware part is available.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he was saying even was
Yeah, of course, totally things will be available, but then there is nothing for you to do there. Anybody else on onboard computer? Okay, any questions on temperature sensors?
There was question on that thermistor lead was that resistance of thermistor lead should be low. So you have to use higher gauge for wiring from thermistor to electronics.
Anybody else? Anything on magnetometer? Anything on earth sensors? Then anything on sun sensors? Star sensor. Yes, please.
Sir, actually we see that the sun sensor, I want to know what is 4 pi sun sensor.
4 pi.
4 pi sun sensor.
Out of that, I will tell you one thing. What is the unit of angle? Pi radians.
Yes, sir.
What is unit of solid angle? Is steradian.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is 1 steradian? Solid angle we are talking. 1 steradian is that area on the surface of a sphere whose area is equal to r square.
Yes, sir.
What is the surface area of a sphere? 4 pi r square. That means when you say 4 pi steradian means it covers the entire sphere surface. Okay. Now next, center of that sphere is our satellite. That satellite is seeing the celestial sphere. Sun can be anywhere there. Because you don't know whether it is tumbling now. So sun can be. So first you have to detect where is the sun.
Yes, sir.
So if you have to detect the sun, what should be your field of view? 4 pi steradian. That is exactly the job it does. Obviously, any sensor cannot have 4 pi steradian. Single sensor head cannot have that much FOV field of view. So it will be 4 sensors together, 4 heads together mounted such that they will have together 4 pi steradian solid angle field of view with certain amount of overlap also.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let sun be anywhere in that sphere, we know where it is.
Yes, sir.
Clear
Yes, sir.
or not clear?
Clear, sir. Thank you, sir.
Quickly, we will move further now. Anybody has any question on controls? Quick. Microprocessor. Okay. Nayak.
Okay. It depends on what kind of satellite you are talking about. If it is
In nanosatellites, sir.
in nanosatellite, if it is a kind of a, depends on your cost and budget. So normally, right, the temperature range we look at, and then normally ceramic packages, whatever is there, right? So that's what we use. Temperature range, as I talked about, plus 80 to minus 35 degrees. Normally industrial gate processors, right? That's what we use for nanosatellites. That's in university.
Okay, sir.
Anybody has any question on propulsion? Or controls? One of this. No. So let us close for the day. Have a good day.
With the questionnaire session, we come to an end of today's workshop. We'll be continuing it tomorrow. On behalf of all the attendees, I like to thank all a panel of scientists for enlightening us all on and taking us through our space journey. Thank you so much, sir.